Greetings, my name is Neosekken, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Corpse Party Blood Drive for the PC. In the last episode, we went over the events of what happened at the end of Book of Shadows, and how Ayumi and Ayumi managed to get out of their scrape in the Shinozaki estate. And well, they were able to recover physically from the events, but emotionally they had more scars inflicted upon them than before they went on their little trip there. Which I'm not surprised by in the slightest, considering, well, the nature of the whole fucking trip, honestly. So, time flies by. Ayumi gets a strange visit from a bubblegum-giving stranger that just likes to apparently pop up in people's rooms and insult them and then leave just as quickly as they appear. And, well, towards the end of the last episode, we've found ourselves being given word from some kind of occult agency that apparently Amy's older sister was a part of. That apparently Inoue had a last wish for Ayumi, and in a nutshell, it's to try to find the Book of Shadows and prevent it from falling into the wrong hands. Before, well, the book falls into the wrong hands. But I was suspicious about this last wish, given Inoue's very actions prevent Ayumi from being killed by the same book at the end of the Book of Shadows. And lo and behold, not even a minute after I was given this message, we found out that the messenger is being coerced into giving undoubtedly false information to Ayumi in order to lure her into this Shinozaki family member's apartment, which I'm in front of right now, in order to, I guess, get some kind of clue that I guess whatever her name is, the blonde lady wants from this place. And of course, Ayumi is not really picking up on everything about this, really. So we're just gonna have to charge in headfirst into danger and just deal with whatever the hell's coming our way. And I think that pretty much sums everything up. So, let's just go ahead and start looking around a bit. Isn't this trespassing? Well, if the place is essentially abandoned, I don't necessarily think so. I hate feeling so conspicuous. It puts me completely on edge. If a door should suddenly open, somebody yells at me for being here, I think I'll probably just drop dead on the spot. Well, maybe that'd be the preferable alternative compared to what's probably going to happen once you follow this carrot on the stick to its final destination. Might save a lot of hassle for everybody. Is someone coming? Well, it sounds like it. When a person gets truly startled, she's unable to move due to the combination of fear and, well, being put on the spot. It's like she's been planted to the ground. It may be human nature, but I hated not being in control of my actions. Nonetheless, there I was. A sitting duck, just waiting for someone to come down the stairs. Except no one did. The seconds ticked on, but I was pretty definitely the only one there. Bit of a strange sentence. I think you could have gotten rid of the pretty, and it would have grammatically made sense. You know, I'm just now noticing. Okay, my mouse cursor isn't showing up, so I can't just point to it. One of those lockers or mailboxes or whatever those are right by the stairs, I'm noticing that the one at the bottom right corner, all the way at the far right, is highlighted compared to all the other ones. It's brighter. So I'm going to assume that's one I can open. Could have sworn I heard footsteps. Yep, it opened. So, what's this? The mailbox was stuffed with vast quantities of tissue paper. You're not supposed to use your mailbox as a trash can for your used tissues. Disgusting. The bottom layer of this stack had turned an unpleasant shade of brown. It may have just been from years of settling debris, but if that were the case, it shouldn't have been that dark. Well, I've had another thought, and let me what it could be, and well, it's kind of shitty. What's in there? Or it could just be someone's severed limb. I slowly unwrapped the tissue, morbidly curious as to what I might find inside. It was only then that I noticed the inside of the mailbox itself, which it was stained a deep crimson. It looked a whole lot like blood. Okay, we're definitely gonna run into trouble here now. Now that we definitely are finding severed body parts in mailboxes. Or just corpses of animals. I'd unwrapped enough by then to see what was inside the tissue paper too. It was the skeletal remains of a bird. On the rusted panel of the mailbox from which I discovered this gruesome find was a name scribbled in permanent marker. Shinozaki. Of course it'd be your mailbox. You should probably take this as an omen, Ayumi. Maybe it would be a good idea for you to just leave. Because if there is a corpse of a bird in the Shinozaki mailbox, there might be something far worse inside the actual estate. Well, not estate, but apartment of the Shinozaki family member. But if you absolutely insist on going through this obvious trap of a mission that you're just charging headfirst into, at least bring some fucking backup. I mean, it's not going anywhere, this place. I should check the mailboxes first and see if any of them say Shinozaki, so I know where I'm going. Okay, so it wouldn't have worked going in there anyway. Got it. In addition to most of the name tags being missing from the mailboxes, the ones that remain are encrusted with dirt and decay and are only barely legible. Some, in fact, are just plain rotted out entirely, or slots for them are rusted over. They look like props from a horror movie. No Makina Shinozaki here, I think. I should check one of the other stairwells. Well, let's go check. Okay, what is that, an invisible wall? No, that's a string? Okay, I guess we're prevented from going this way from insurmountable waist-high piece of string. Or rope. At least make it a fucking fence if you're gonna play the trope straight. Oh boy, I saw some stuff in the windows. What's going on? It sounds to me, Ayumi, like we are walking into a domestic situation. Is someone there? No response, so that means they're either being quiet or it's just a haunting. I must be hearing things. Where's my flashlight? And here comes the flashlight mechanic. Persistent use of your flashlight will eventually kill its battery. If this happens, you'll need to find a new battery to use it, or you'll be left in the dark. Okay, how do I toggle it off, though? 401, Shinozaki. I should have gone to the bathroom before coming here. I don't need to deal with any potty emergencies, thank you very much. Dealing with one piddler was bad enough. Guess I'll just have to hold it. God damn it, Ayumi. Apparently I get access to message log even during normal gameplay. Okay, how do I toggle this damn light? Okay, left bumper button, got it. I want to see what's down this way, unless it's also just blocked by, this time, an actual invisible wall. Okay. The door is rusted shut. It won't open. The door is shut tight. Let's knock. Why not? Nothing bad could possibly happen by just being polite and knocking first. Excuse me. There's a doorbell on the wall nearby. Ring it 7 times for good luck. Pressing it only produces clicks. I guess there's no power. I would have thought that the power being out and all the windows being dark would have been enough of a clue that there's no power in this place, but, well, just like with your thinking capabilities, I think we've already long since established you're not exactly the most observant person on the block either. I took a deep breath, mentally prepared myself for what I was about to attempt, and grabbed a steel doorknob. My phone? God, don't scare me like that. Good! Maybe it's one of your friends. Maybe you could tell them, hey, I'm doing something incredibly stupid and going into an obviously, possibly dangerous place alone. Could you come over here and provide me backup? In case, I don't know, I get knocked out or something, or an axe-crazy serial killer comes my way. Who'd be calling me at this hour? Huh? Unknown number? Hello? Okay, I definitely don't recognize that area code, but I definitely think you should take the advice of whoever was on the other line and don't fucking go. This whole thing is a bad idea. What the hell? The number disappeared from the screen, as if the call had never been placed. What? What? Is my phone on the fritz or something? God. Here we go. It's open. Hello? I guess I was totally wrong about there being safe spots and being safe spots that are a decent bit away from the first one. Ugh, so dusty. How many years has it been since somebody actually lived here? Is anyone home? I don't know, Ayumi. Maybe you could check the dusty floor for any signs of footprints or anything like that, or somebody's shoes lying nearby. If you don't see any signs of neither, then I think we could safely assume that nobody has set foot in this house for a long, long time. But what the fuck do I know? I'm just a regular guy that likes to play video games. I'm not a spiritual medium or anything like that, like you are. I'm no expert on this shit. Then again, I guess spirits don't necessarily have anything to do with obviously abandoned homes, but still. Should I take off my shoes? I wouldn't, but if you want to do it, then go right ahead. That was totally a voice. You sure? It could have just been the wind. After all, you have been hearing weird things. That's right. I need to learn from my mistakes. At Yoshie Shinozaki's house. If you actually learned anything from your mistakes at that place, you wouldn't even be here. Least of all, without any backup, or actually most of all. But point is, you wouldn't even be here doing what you're doing right now in exactly the way that you're doing it. You've learned nothing. This time, I've come prepared. Oh, really? This would have been nice to have known right from the get-go. With the voice recorder Sis used for her research. Okay, a voice recorder. How's this gonna help us?
2008年11月10日午後7時48分篠崎マキナの家捜索開始
November 10th, 2008, 7:48 p.m. Beginning investigation of Makina Shinozaki's apartment. What, you mean you're just going to record your investigation bit by bit as you go along? That is your definition of coming prepared to this whole thing? I'm fine. I can do this. I've been to that school, in that house. Yeah, you've been to that school and that house, but you have no idea what exactly you're in for in this place. Just like how you weren't really prepared for whatever you were gonna face inside the Shinozaki estate. Again, you've learned nothing. I hate to sound like a snarky broken record here, but you're just asking for history to repeat at this point. Looks like a bathroom door. Well, there's a bathroom conveniently right here. You might as well use it. Assuming nothing's in it. It's a Japanese-style toilet. Oh yeah, the ones where you gotta squat over them, right? Fortunately, despite the condition of the apartment building in general, it seems to be a modern and fully functioning non-septic model, without any foul smell. That's definitely a refreshing change of pace from the usual bathroom we find in these games. I wonder if the water is still on. Even if it is, the roar of flushing water would be really disconcerting right now. Why do I have to pee at a time like this? When you gotta go, you gotta go. It's nature. What the hell is wrong with me? I don't want there to be any accidents later that will put me in a bad spot. So, just get it over with, so we can just not have to worry about it anymore. Unless you got a really tiny fucking bladder like Yuka, in which case we only have to worry about it like 10 minutes later from now. I can't. I really have to go. But don't, I'm afraid I'll wet myself. Please don't tell me we're actually going to witness this. Sneaking into a deceased woman's abandoned apartment and using her bathroom. It was kind of absurd, but I almost felt like I was infiltrating the deepest chambers of an enemy base. I'm so nervous. It just won't come out. Better for me. I don't want to watch you pee. Or menstruate. With what sounded like my own relieved voice echoing back at me from the walls, I thought I'd finally done my business. But my bladder still felt completely full. I've just put myself on track for a wrong end, didn't I? I haven't gotten anything out at all. What is this? Blood? It's not dripping from the ceiling or anything. This is probably the point where you should get the fuck out of there. Okay. I guess the blood is just kind of clipping through the floor around the toilet there. As if accompanying the loud bubbling sound, the dual squish of a blade cutting into flesh was also faintly audible. It immediately brought to mind somebody slitting their wrists. No, I can't. Well, I want to say that we probably avoided something nasty, but for all I know, this is a corpse party game after all. Just doing this one action could very well still set me on the path to a wrong end. So I should probably avoid saving for a little while. I should hold it for a bit longer. Okay, I guess the accident is inevitable. How foolish of me to even try to prevent it. The way Yamamura was talking, Makina Shinozaki is dead. But her appliances still seem to be completely intact. Has anyone even been in here since her passing? Damn it, this is scary. Honestly, let me look at the settings. I wonder if I should lower the brightness or anything. Because, I mean, it's still pretty bright, even with the flashlight off. Come on, get, there we go. I'll leave it like this for now. I think this is okay. Otherwise, if it doesn't look right at any point, I'll just change it back. On a tiny kitchen table sat numerous prescription bags and instructions. The name written on every bag was Makina Shinozaki. Why do we even need the flashlight? We can read everything just fine. Guess that clinches it. This is definitely Makina Shinozaki's apartment. What was your first clue? Definitely not that mailbox, I assume, or the nameplate outside the damn door to this place. I saw that. I bet it's not a funny little fridge magnet. In the corner formed by the wall, the refrigerator and the sink, there's an extremely disturbing amount of mold growing. Just breathing the air nearby feels hazardous to one's health. There aren't really any signs of food anywhere, however. Maybe Makina didn't eat much. Well, I do want to point out that apparently no one has lived in this place for a while. There's a photo hanging from the freezer door. Okay, that's a bit of an ominous photo, not gonna lie. Though blurry and hard to make out, it seemed to be of a forest thick with mist, along with one additional detail that made it much worse. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. You keep telling yourself that. No, I want to go home. I'm scared. You probably should go home. Clues. I'm looking for clues. But where? How?
見当もつかないけど、マキナさんの遺品をできるだけ持ち帰ってみよう。
I don't even know what I'm looking for, do I? It really would help to know what you're looking for. Yes, it would, definitely. I'll just try to take some of Makina's things back with me, I guess. As many as I can carry. Doesn't seem to be anything of note on the shelves. Can I take... Okay, I guess I... Wait a minute, there's a picture frame here. And I guess I can't look at it. No, wait a minute. I wanted to go up north. There's another door here. Items lying about can be obtained by examining them. There may be hidden compartments or spaces in shelves and such as well, so be sure to examine everything very carefully. Come on, I'm a veteran at horror games. You don't need to tell me that. There's something lying on the table. Batteries obtained. Okay, batteries. For my flashlight, I presume. Place in flashlight or smartphone charger to replenish usage time. But that's the thing, though. Unless I'm supposed to only gauge my battery life just by, I don't know, the lights dimming or something, I have no way of telling how much juice I actually have in my flashlight. I should check the shelves over here first. Yeah, it'll probably leave things pretty dark, but I'm going to only use my flashlight sparingly. What's this? It was a small white box made out of paper. So small, in fact, that it fit in the palm of my hand with room to spare. It was light as a feather, too. Oh boy, another one! You should start a collection. Why is there another one in here? I have to pick it up, but I really don't want to. Why do you have to pick that up exactly? There's not a key or anything in there that I didn't see, is there? I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I closed my eyes and put my hands together, saying a little prayer for the poor animal. I then left the box where it lay and got back to my feet. There's nothing else of note on the shelves. I could see myself in the mirror. I looked worried. What about in here? I should check the shelves over here first. I already did, though! What else is there? The drawers seem to contain only insurance documents, as well as an official name stamp. These are... I can't take these. Why not? I wonder if there are any dependents listed, though. If there's anything else in here. Let's see. Photographs. The top photograph on the stack depicted a young woman with a hairstyle definitely not of the modern era.
この人がMakinaさん?
Is this Makina? Next photograph showed a different woman smiling widely. Her clothes were actually quite beautiful, and her eyes looked almost lifelike on the paper, like they could suck you in. I flipped through each of the remaining pictures, seeing mostly just more of the same, until... Hey, I think I recognize two of these people. Okay. Makina, no, Rocky, and Yoshie and Yokohama. Okay, never mind. I thought the child was Sachiko for a second. But yeah, that's definitely Yoshie.
Shinozaki Yoshie. Sachiko no okaasan da wa.
Yoshie Shinozaki. That's Sachiko's mother.
だとすると、この女の子が
So does that mean this girl is... Well, the name says Rocky, so I sincerely doubt that. Hello? In the middle of the room, a twin-sized futon was neatly laid out. Its top cover was convex, just like it would be if someone were sleeping beneath it. In fact, that's exactly what it looked like. Almost unmistakably. Corpse. Gotta be a corpse. And right on top of it sat a perfect cube of a box, about 10 centimeters across on all sides and bright red like a Shinto torii gate. Which would have been a lot more interesting if I weren't still scared out of my mind by the thought that there might have been someone under that cover this whole time. I have to take this back with me. Maybe I really should use the flashlight a bit more. Just so you guys have an easier time seeing what I'm looking at. Are you okay? It won't open? Uh-oh, what the fuck is that? I see something. Isn't there supposed to be some dialogue here? Anything? Not that I know. I mean, I never played this game before. I don't know what's like on the PlayStation Vita. So, who are you? Wait a minute. I recognize you! You're that old woman from Book of Shadows! So this is who you are? Well, I guess it's, nice to see you again? It was the silhouette of a human being, all black save for two perfectly round cutouts positioned halfway up the head, glinting with an unearthly light. There were no signs of life nor detail anywhere along the shadowy figure except in those eyes. But those eyes were very much alive. They were undeniably the eyes of a human. Maybe we should leave. Oh, hello! As if in response to my worst fears, I'd suddenly caught sight of a small girl in a black dress, standing right in front of me. Small girl in a black dress. I think I saw someone like that killing one of those students in the first episode. Probably the same person, right? Hesitantly taking a closer look, it was actually me, reflected in the mirror. But not just me. There was a black shadow behind me, and it was coming closer. I panicked and whirled around, and my light immediately went out, and it's pitch black! I was completely shrouded in darkness, as if whatever I had seen had fully enveloped me. No! 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 I stepped on something soft and squishy. Probably a corpse. Unconsciously, I paused for a split second, pondering what it may have been. But my de facto conclusion was, I don't care. I need to get the hell out of here. Now you're thinking. Why is it locked? I don't remember locking it. No, please, not now. Open! Open! Feeling around along the glass door's surface, I finally found what seemed to be a handle. I tried in vain to turn it, only to realize that I couldn't. Because... Break the door down! What? Why won't my right hand open? I didn't have to ask, though. I could feel it. And see it. My right hand was being clasped shut by the tiny, ghostly hands of a white, huge child. I shook my arm violently, and the white apparition faded from sight. But my closed right hand still wouldn't open. Why? Why can't I open it? I had to get out of there. That was paramount. Clenched fist or no, I needed to leave before something worse happened. Panicked, I flung open the glass door. Why? This should be the way out. Ah! I warned you. I warned you that there was something, undoubtedly someone in here that you were not properly prepared for. I fell back, completely sick to my stomach. My heart was pounding so hard and so fast, I was convinced I was going to have a heart attack and die. At the very least, I knew I was about to lose consciousness. You're spurting blood, Ayumi. Are you okay? As if to confirm just how done for I was, my nose began bleeding profusely. I had no doubt at all anymore. This was the end. Yoshiki, is that you?
Shinozaki! Oi!
How did you find me? And you brought help, too! Hallelujah! Shinozaki, hey! Snap out of it! Class rep! Kishinuma moved my worn, limp body onto the tatami flooring and carefully sat me up. I regained consciousness right away, and I was immediately met with the worried gazes of Kishinuma, Mochida, and Nakashima. Thank goodness you're safe. I repeat, how did you find her? Nakashima wiped tears from her eyes. You guys... I was so relieved. So very relieved to see my friends. I started crying as well.
Shinozaki! なんでお前一人でこんなことしてんだよ!
Shinozaki, what the hell did you think you were doing coming here by yourself? I had to. I just had to. No, you didn't. You could have brought backup at the very least. Why? Kishinuma. Satoshi? Let's leave this to Yoshiki. I agree. He's asking the questions that everybody should be asking here. What's the cause of this? The cause of what? Everything. Everything's my fault. All our friends are gone because of me. Even Sis. Even she's gone. Okay. Regarding what happened in Heavenly Host, there was no way that you could have known that charm was rigged. That it was tampered with by Naho. And that you'd all be whisked away into Heavenly Host. There was absolutely no way you could have known that was going to happen. I do not fault you at all for getting them into that place. That was not your fault. What happened to your sis, though, at the Shinozaki estate? Yeah, a lot more your fault, for sure. I was sobbing like a baby. My face must have been a mess, and my voice came out hoarse and in short bursts. How is this your fault? Because it was my idea to do Sachiko Ever After. I'm the one who brought to school and had everyone stay to participate. That was the start of it all. It's my fault! How can you possibly take sole responsibility for that? How could you take any responsibility for it? Again, she had no idea. She had no reason to... there was no way she could have known what would have happened with that charm. None of you could. Hey, we're Team Shinozaki. You know that, right? I sheepishly nodded my head, then looked down. I didn't want to meet his gaze. Well, if you know that... Then don't forget it! Stop taking everything on yourself! Let me put it to you real simple. Don't you ever think for a second. Not even 1 second. That this is all your fault! Kishinuma. You're not to blame. Okay? So stop blaming yourself, damn it! Everybody else here feels the same way too. Right? Yeah. Yoshiki's right. He's exactly right. You shouldn't always try to take everything on by yourself.
私、みんなをもう巻き込みたくないから、自分でなんとかしなきゃって。でも、怖くて。
I didn't want you guys to get dragged into this. I tried to do it myself so you wouldn't have to, but I was scared.
私、やっぱり
I just couldn't.
できな
I just couldn't do anything.
ったく、バカだな。お前はよく頑張ったよ。いいから、もっと俺たちを頼れ。
God, you were so dense. That's what I'm trying to tell you here. You did good. Just don't do it again. Not without us.
バカってひどい。
I'm dense? That's mean. Yeah, well, facts don't care about your feelings.
いや、だからよ。
No, that's not exactly what I meant. Yes, it is. Have a spine.
ありがとう。
Thank you. I didn't entirely believe them. Why not? They are your... Okay, forget it. It was a fact that this whole mess started when I led everyone in the Sachiko Ever After ritual. I appreciated their words nonetheless. They're true, though. Why are you being so dense? You're killing me.
こうなってしまった以上、残された俺たちはみんなでこの現実を受け止めていくしかないんだ。
We're the ones who made it out. We have no choice but to come to terms with what happened. It's part of us now.
受け入れるんじゃなく、な。
We don't have to accept it, though. I say you should, because delving into this shit any further is going to only bring more heartache.
少しでも良くしていくためにできることをする。
Like, seriously, don't get me wrong. I'm sympathetic to what happened to you guys and your friends. But you need to learn to leave well enough alone. Yeah. We can still fight this. We can try to set things right, even if only by the slimmest of margins. That's exactly what Ayumi thought, along with Naomi, when they went to the Shinozaki estate. And look what the fuck happened then! What makes you think that trying again for the third time in a row is going to produce any results? Good ones! You don't even know what you're looking for here!
気持ちはみんな一緒だよ、委員長。
I think it's fair to say that we all feel the same way you do, class rep. Would you all stop reassuring her for a minute here and let her get all her tears out? You're gonna have her cry all night at this rate. Oh, hello, someone's talking. You claim you couldn't do anything, however. But I'm not quite convinced that's true. I didn't recognize the voice at all. I was a little perturbed that no one else seemed startled by it. It belonged to a girl I'd never seen before, wearing an unusual outfit.
篠崎あゆみちゃんね。無事でよかったわ。
And now we come face to face. Hello again. You must be Ayumi Shinozaki. I'm glad to see no harm has befallen you.
あなたは
Who are you?
篠崎、お前がヤバいところに向かってるって、この場所を俺たちに教えてくれたのはこの人なんだ。
Shinozaki, this is the person who tipped us off about where you were headed and led us here. Thank you!
丹羽愛子さんだ。
Her name's Aiko Niwa.
ごめんなさいね。いろいろと調べさせてもらったわ。
I'm sorry to be so
私は情報や霊能関係に詳しいの。
I'm sorry to be so presumptuous. I took the liberty of looking into you. I'm what you might call an intelligence agent, I suppose, regarding matters of the supernatural.
篠崎ひのえさんの妹さんなら、そうね。さえのきなほちゃんの友達といえばわかるかしら。
As a little sister of Hinui Shinozaki, I suppose the quickest way to explain would be to say that I'm a friend of Naho Sainoki's. Well, not quite.
なほさんの？お姉ちゃんのことも知ってるの？
A friend of Naho's? And do you know Sis too?
え？あなたのお姉さん、ひのえさんはこちらの世界では有名人だったわ。
Yes. Your sister, Hinui, made quite a name for herself in this plane.
あゆみちゃん、その右手、開かないの？
Ayumi, your right hand. Are you not able to open it? My right hand had been clasped shut this whole time. I had almost forgotten about it. I tried to open it again, but still couldn't. No, I can't.
見せてみろ。
Huh? Let me see. Kishinuma grabbed my hand and tried to pry my fingers open. Ow! That hurts!
無理に開ける必要はないわ。きっと時期が来たら自然に開く。その時を待ちなさい。
There's no point in forcing it. It should open naturally when the time is right. You just need to be patient. Wouldn't it be kind of amusing if she wasn't able to open her right hand until, like, I don't know, the very end of the game or something? And she just basically has to go running around fisting everything that she sees?
あら？これ？
I mean, hey, you would always have a weapon. You would always have a weapon at the ready anytime you need it. Your fist. So look on the bright side. Oh. And what's this now? 'Tis a box. She attempted to open the box for just a moment, but her efforts proved to be in vain, just as mine were.
気になる箱ね。これも開かない。なるほどね。
This is rather intriguing. Like your hand, it simply refuses to show us what it contains. How fascinating. Aiko was mesmerized by the unopening box. She seemed desperate to understand what force kept it sealed. Almost giddy at the unspoken prospects of what it could mean.
ものすごい霊力。これはすごいわ。今晩預かっていいかしら。うちに戻れば開けられるかもしれない。
Such spiritual energy. This is wonderful. May I hold on to this, if only for tonight? I believe I might be able to open it once I've returned home. You know, as happy as I am to see you again, Aiko, I still don't trust you. Especially now that we're not in a more lighthearted adventure like Sweet Sachiko's Hysteric Birthday Bash. For all I know, you could be outright villainous in this game. Okay. I had the feeling that this was less a request than it was a statement. She would never have taken no for an answer.
まあ、今日はもう遅いから詳しい話は明日させてもらうわね。放課後会いに行くわ。
Well, it's getting late tonight. Let's talk more tomorrow, shall we? I'll come meet you after school. That night. Hey, I recognize this tune. After I returned home, I stood in front of my mirror and just kept trying to open my right hand. I put every bit of strength and energy I had into it. Ow! My fingers. It opened. What I found inside my heretofore closed hand were teeth? Human teeth from the looks of it. Interesting little surprise. Whose teeth are they? Very small baby teeth. 2 of them. The roots of each tooth were embedded deep within my palm, and I was bleeding quite a bit as a result.
なんで私の手の中に子供の歯が
Why are there baby teeth in my hand? Chapter 0, A Faint Light, to be continued. Well, I guess that's the end of that. EVP entries for Hinoi Shinozaki have been unlocked. New Encyclopedia Obscura entries have been unlocked. WI, Kisaragi Academy, Yoshiki Kishinuma, Grimoire, Sachiko Ever After, Yui Shishido, Ayumi Shinozaki, Seiko Shinohara, Shimorenjaku South Apartments, Mayu Suzumoto, Naomi Nakashima, Satoshi Mochida, Yuka Mochida, Sakutaro Morishige, Takemine Yanagihori, Yoshikazu Yanagihori, Hajime Yamazaki, Murai Yamamura, Ryo Yoshikazawa, and Candle. Yeah, let's save the system data, why not? Okay, I assume I got to, okay, then, I guess then every time I complete a chapter, I gotta select a new one from the title screen. So, EVP Machine. Build your own conversations using character voice files from throughout the game. Okay, so definitely looks like the same exact feature from Book of Shadows onwards, so I don't really care about that. And WI, short for Wicca Institute, an association dedicated to the worship of spirits, which Hinoi was a part of. Their goal is to commune with spirits and live as one of nature. Exactly like what was described to me. Kisaragi Academy. Enormous Academy covers both middle and high school. Built on the former site of Heavenly Host, with stories of the old elementary school still being retold to this day. Of course, we got the Grimoire, generally refers to the Book of Shadows. What, that's it? Noshiki has a cynical and somewhat rebellious personality, making it easy for people to misunderstand his intentions. Deep down, however, he's honest, trustworthy, and reliable. Has feelings for Ayumi and will go to any lengths to protect her from harm. His best laid plans tend to backfire, though, push him 2 steps back for every 1 step forward. You make him sound so inept. How dare you? If this was his hysteric birthday bash, yes, that would be a very apt description for him. But it's not. So yeah, this is just basically, profiles, but very short ones. You know what? I think I'll start the new chapter in the next episode, and just go ahead and cut things off here. Because I have a feeling that we're going to be in for quite a bit of more dialogue in the beginning of the next chapter, so don't want to starve myself of checkpoints and save points too much, and make the episodes too long. I hope you guys enjoyed this latest episode of Corpse Party Blood Drive. If you did and you want to see more content from me, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I will see you all next time. Take care.